You must have thought it was White Boy Day. Huh? It ain't White Boy Day, is it?
Oh, man, it ain't White Boy Day.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at a creepy old geezer that needs to just shut up already. Before we get into the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you can. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out, alright? Okay, so men, come November 5th, it's time for men to stand up, okay? We're men as a collective. We don't need to play the stupid race game that the Democrats play, okay? Men, all men, need to let your balls drop, go to the voting booth, and put Trump back in office. Your country needs you. And just in case you're confused on the type of man you are, the type of men that support Kamala Harris are low testosterone. Men with gynecomastia. They wear dresses. They paint their nails. They wear tampons. So if you're thinking about voting for her, you should go see a doctor and get your testosterone levels checked. Dude, I strongly suggest it. And if you don't, you might just end up like this creep. And, you know, people seem to forget that this guy and his brother, something real weird was going on there and just kind of disappeared. I wonder why. Allegedly.
Madison Square Garden, we're taking 4 or 5 arenas. We fill them up very fast. As you know, we took where the Islanders play in Long Island. We had, I guess, 23,000 people, and we could have sold it out literally 3 times. We had thousands of people. We had tens of thousands of people that couldn't get in. We put screens on the outside of the building so they could see it. But that was incredible. And we just signed on Madison Square Garden. We're probably going to make a deal in Atlanta. We're trying to get the Atlanta arena, and we fill them up in minutes. And there's a great enthusiasm.
I think Madison Square Garden can only hold 20,000 people.
We're going to fill it up very fast. It's true.
Yeah.
I did not realize when I said that he would actually go on television and say, I'm going to use the military to round up my political enemies. When I said that, General Flynn, who's going to be very senior in this administration, didn't say that the gates of hell will rain on my political enemies. When I said that, I didn't know that he was going to schedule a rally at Madison Square Garden to mimic the Nazi rally of 10 February 1939. So we have, they're telling you, and by the way, if they win, they're going to correctly say, we told you in the election what we were going to do, and you voted for us, you have green-lighted the whole thing. And if we don't tell people about that, if these young black men, how do you think they're going to do? If you're a young black male and Trump-inspired army roundup of people, how well do you think you're going to do in that? You think you got nothing to lose? How about looking at American history for one time and see what can happen here? And they are telling you, we're not making this up. This is not, we can be fact-checked by anybody. They have promised military roundup. They've promised the gates of hell will rain on the enemies. The Supreme Court has green-lighted it. They were asked a question, if a Navy SEAL is ordered to assassinate a political enemy, the president can't be, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just part of his job. They are telling you they're doing all of this. Pay attention to them right now. Please, they're telling you.
Exactly. That is exactly, people
right.
Pay attention to what he's saying. That is why I think Harris is telling people to watch his rallies.
Yeah, this dude totally gives me we should totally check this guy's hard drive vibes, allegedly. And yeah, he's right. We would love to see all those people locked up. All the PDF files, Hillary, Crooked Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and all their little cronies running around. They're doing all this shady shit for them. Yeah, we want to see them go to jail. There has never been such a mass exodus from Democrats of all races and colors. These people are being woken up to what they have been subjected to these last 4 years, and they're pissed. They're pissed. Like, you think these people don't want justice? They want justice, man. The more they find out, they're like, dude, what? How can this be happening? And the ones that don't care, they're just they're, like I said, they just either have low testosterone and their brain don't work right. Yeah, look up how many Republicans were indicted. This guy's a joke. And all they have is fear mongering. All they have is fear mongering. That's it. They have nothing else. They just make stuff up and then they fear monger. And they know this is what they learn, okay? I don't know what a point it was in time exactly when they found out that a white person's brain malfunctions when you call them a racist. And the first couple times it happened, and dude, people's heads exploded. I'm not a racist, dude. What? And then it was like, oh my god! I was like, if you want to have a debate with somebody or anything, you can't even do it with these people now, because that's all they ever do is just throw that card out anytime you disagree with anything they have to say. Oh, you're racist. You'll see later, because we have the wonderful little ghetto trash Houston, Jasmine Crockett, dude. She's so terrible, bro. She looks like a little garden troll, little garden gnome, bro. I don't even know what her deal is, bro. But she's gonna do the same tactic that they all do, which is shame black men because they don't want to vote for lying Kamala. Kumala. Don't stop saying her name wrong.
I'm going to tell you something. I actually agree with something that you actually use in your intro, something that Trump said. He said that we've got these cities and these towns that are being overrun by gangs and the crime out of control. I absolutely agree with that. And guess what? It's the MAGA gang. It is the white supremacists that have decided to descend upon places such as Springfield, Ohio. So I agree with him. I just disagree with who the problems are. The problems are him and his minions. The problems aren't the people that have come to make our economy stronger, the people that have actually been able to help to continue to make sure that we got out of the big hole that he put us in after COVID-19 with his ineptness. Like, yeah, I agree that there are problems in our communities, but usually it's some white supremacists on the other side, and he has yet to call them out. As it relates to him being a liar, I mean, that's just what it is. The problem is that we have people that are absolutely listening to him. Mm-hmm. And that is the scary part. Even those people that are in need in North Carolina or Georgia or Tennessee or whatever state, Florida, that they're in need, they literally are harming themselves because he does not have the ability to tell the truth about what it takes to get help. And he thinks it's going to help him in the campaign. And at the end of the day, you cannot say that you're a leader when you're absolutely seeking to harm people. And that's who he is.
I would love to see them go up to the black Republicans and black MAGA and call them Nazis to their face. I'd love to see a crusty old geezer Dixiecrat that is just so obsessed with having black people do what he says. He's so obsessed with trying to tell them that they need to do what he says. What does that sound like to you? What does that sound like to you? An old, white, crusty boomer? He's probably cis. So that means his first name must be Ray. Allegedly. So this dude, like, he can't handle, he's freaking out, dude. He's like, you're a Yahtzee, you're all Yahtzees, Yahtzee. If you don't get with his program, you're just a Nazi. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds stupid, huh? When somebody breaks it down, it doesn't sound very smart. It sounds pretty dumb. These people, man, they need to be held accountable for what they've gotten away with the last 4 years, and they need to be looked into for the things that they've gotten away with in the past, man. Because these things that we hear about that these people allegedly are doing or have done, they're not good, man. They are not good. And once again, the MAGA gangs. Yo, the MAGA gangs, we out here, bro. And we're recruiting. And we're looking for some base chads. So you see how she's doing the same thing that the city council in their own town. And every time these people bring up their problems in Springfield or anything like that, they try to shut all of them down and say, no, you're just racist. But then once it got national news attention, they couldn't say that stuff anymore, because now the news is coming in there going, why do you guys keep calling them racist when they're trying to figure out what's going on? Like, why are all these pets dying allegedly? Why are people finding all their bodies all over town allegedly? Why are they multiple videos on X, and then they get taken down, and then they get put back up, and then they get taken down? You're a white supremacist, so this is what I'm talking about. She needs to go and get in the. This is the party of say it to my face, right? Like, this is the most powerful. This is the strong black powerful woman right here, right? So why doesn't she go down there? And why doesn't she go into those black people's face that were at the city council meeting complaining about them taking the geese and ducks and everything, and say it to their face? I'd love to see her do that. I'd love to see her do that. She won't. She ain't got the balls. So if you're black or Latino and you're complaining about this, you're a white supremacist. That was just a couple examples of the kind of people today in America that make it impossible to live amongst each other. These are the kind of people that are making it impossible for us to live amongst each other and just be friendly and nice and cordial to each other, because they just project everything that they're doing onto other people. It's insane. So that's it, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming to my channel, Modern Menace. Check out some shirt designs on Dissenter Designs. I'll see you on the flip side.